another one next time. Hello, everyone, and welcome here to TBK Sports Complex in Quad Cities, Iowa, for your USA Handball National Championships. On court one here, we are featuring our women's final place in handball history as gold medalists at the 2026 USA Handball Championships, featuring Rogue and Chicago Inter. So we're about 3 minutes away from the action. From that, step away for a brief video about handball.
USA Team Handball presents. What is handball? Handball is the best sport you probably didn't know existed. It's fast-paced, high-scoring. It's a very physical, full-contact sport. It has little to no breaks. It's non-stop action. It requires excellent athleticism, hand-eye coordination, and ball skills. Handball is the sport Americans have been training for their whole lives without even knowing it. It's been an Olympic sport since 1972. Let's get into a quick breakdown of handball. There's 7 players on the court at a time per team. That's 6 field players and 1 goalie. It's played in 2 30-minute halves. The team with the most goals after the second half wins. Games are high scoring. There's approximately 50 plus goals scored each match. A handball is a few inches smaller than a volleyball, but built like a soccer ball. This ball can be thrown over 80 miles per hour, almost as fast as a major league fastball. You can take up to 3 steps before needing to dribble, pass, or shoot. The semicircle surrounding the goal is the goalie area or 6-meter line. That's approximately 20 feet, and only the goalie is allowed in this area. Goals are scored by throwing the ball into the goal from outside of the 6-meter line, or diving into it and throwing before you hit the ground. Handball is a very popular sport around the world. There are 11 million teams, 31 million players, and 167 different countries playing handball. The most recent handball championships welcomed over 900,000 spectators and over 1.6 billion TV views. Handball isn't just an amateur sport. There are professional handball players based in European leagues that compete in the Champions League, just like soccer. Examples of world-class handball clubs that compete in the Champions League include the likes of FC Barcelona and PSG. Here are some headlines regarding handball's presence in America. We don't seem to be the only ones who think the US should be playing handball. Take a look at some of these tweets. Do you think you have what it takes to be an Olympic handball player for the US? Your athletic career doesn't have to be over after high school or college sports. You can still compete at an international and Olympic level. Imagine being awarded a gold medal in the Olympics representing the United States. So we ask you this, why aren't you playing handball? This is America's next great sport. This is handball.
All right, welcome back, everybody. Hopefully you learned a thing or two about handball. Make sure to like and subscribe to these videos. Check out all the action from USA Team Handball this weekend here at TBK Sports Complex in Quad Cities, Iowa. Once again, here, my name is JD Orr, and we are set to get underway with the women's gold medal match from the Open Championships. Rogue, Chicago Inter. We'll see who has what it takes to bring home the title. We are moments away from the start of this one. Strong rosters on both sides. We'll take things down to the court here as things are about to get underway. Let's give a shout out to my cameraman, Bruce Patchko. Not putting he's swiveling for us here. and see what our referee situation looks like. Per Morton fall out here from the NHF, observing the referee. Just cross. 4 games go on at one time in one hall. Not noises. Not noises. It's the way. I think I'm gonna hands in ready for a break. Still listening to that break, so I'm gonna give everybody a moment to do it.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes. And tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
So I would go find the other. Well, no.
When you're close, you can feel it.
All right, well, go find them.
You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Sunnerborg, we are close.
Still waiting on it. I'm not sure what the situation is, but I might take this time to watch some more videos brought to you by US Student Handball, because it doesn't look like we're going to be starting this game anytime soon. So with that, here's a video from men's national team head coach Mark Ortega.
Yeah, for me, it's already been over a 20-year show. And over those 20 years, it's been constant growth and learning through every situation, whether I was coaching a club in Europe or coaching a club in the United States or playing in the United States or playing in Europe. All of those things had a major impact on what the plan is and what, supports the dream. And that plan is now worldwide, and it's going through Denmark. For me, that plan starts with, taking care of the athletes that we currently had, because they've just accomplished a lot. And how do we take care of those athletes? And then how do we take care of our staff? And then financially, how do we support ourselves? So those 3 points. And then comes the fact of, well, how do you build more Americans in the United States playing handball? And that's one of the greatest challenges we've ever had. And, there's been highs and lows for that. And we are looking for a more consistent method for that. And that's what's going on right now. Well, for a lot of Americans, that dream is to be in the Olympics, and that's a huge dream. And a lot of it is more reality now, because LA is in less than 2.5 years. So now, as that reality and people are facing it every day that goes by, people are realizing they're closer to their dream, and more players want to be involved. And I want to do everything that those players want to accomplish. I want to help them, and there's more than 14 players that want to be in the Olympics. There's a lot more. And going through that and supporting each one of those players is part of the dream I have as well, supporting and then seeing them succeed in that dream. Well, representing the United States is something. It's like representing, if you're from Denmark, it's like when you represent Denmark and you get to put on the colors, you feel, hey, I don't want to lose this, and I want to represent correctly. And I want myself, my staff, and all our players to represent the United States and feel that pride as we, chase not only just this Olympics, but chase the next Olympics after that, and the World Championships, and it's going to require a lot of sacrifice from a lot of different people, myself and a lot of players. Well, the great thing about, being in Denmark and, seeing all the different clubs and the players and the youth and, male and female players, and it's that you can really focus in one area and focus on one thing and, focus on handball, where for me, that's kind of like where Florida will be. Right now I'm recruiting athletes from all over, but as I get associated into Florida, where I am in the Treasure Coast, is, to focus on that area and now really incorporate some handball structure in that area. Now it takes time, and we have a facility, and that's what I will encourage, and I'm encouraging, any club in the United States, whether it's, Cal Heat or New York or LA or Chicago or all the clubs, Ohio State, these college clubs, North Carolina, they all have an infrastructure and they're building within their area, so that's kind of, if you can support those clubs and support, the area and let them work, that's going to be a huge step for handball. For me, the answer.
Sorry to cut Mark off there, but I think we're getting underway here. And long enough. Sure is about ready to get in for it. Starting lineups here for your road ladies squad. Number 22, Sarah Post. Number 3, Jenny Oliver. Number 99, Jessica Custer. Number 11, Julia Taylor. Number 5, Beatrice Gomez Perez. And number 3, veteran of this squad, Kathy Darling. And in the goal for Rogue, Goodwin Sheriff, no bucks. For Chicago, starting defense, number 5. Excuse me. Bethany Ariaga, number 24. Kendra Love, number 93. Marino Stum, number 88. The Anita. If that is yourself. Just running the other day. 6, Irina, middle drop. They're underway. Elizabeth, in between the heights. And this one to start. Fast over there from Rowe. Beatrice. Saying is going to block it. For Florida. Chicago. I commentated 2 of their games last far. I was saying that they're a formidable squad in the road, a perennial power, many current and former national team players in the U.S. So double defensive substitutions here for the road. For the corner. It's Mason. That's his sister, Duncan. Shout out to the main Duncan. Great breakthrough there from the tower. In a lot of direction around her and super scenes that close to this ship. He's not shot. Beautiful from long range. What that is going. So, everybody gets a good attention. Just taking. Yeah. Save high there. Great job leading the ship away. Work right through goal. Ireland, Taylor, the road. Dickman Garland. U.S. National 23rd. Just decades. Double team on the serious thing. Saves are brought up. Since the shot saved by Sherry. Goalie just trading skills here. It's going to be a very defensive match. Neither side in the world of family goalie. Substitution is trying to build. But there's involved. Score after 5 minutes of play. Working it around. What a shot. Always off the first. Syracuse, a West Point graduate. They've still played for at least 3 years. The academy went to the national titles. Excellent player. With his teammates in the group. Great to see that the team handled it. Defense there on Denver. Says well. I've seen no foul play. Just sure. As I look at the Chicago bench, they're super. He won, so no score in the front here. That's one final. Taylor. You can go to the ball on Brad. He's got three. You can't do the pistol. He says this goddamn woman deep base picked off by Perez. Oh, recover. That's out there, George. Well, Silver's already for Broadhead in this one. Only one goal given up. Right to start for Sophia. For Philadelphia for Johnny Miller and the rest of the please with her the Patriots for 21st game. Equally hasn't found much to do with on the offensive side. Says that we're well. Now, that you saved by Sheriff. Oh, they're panic. I know. It's the turnover there for the downside of the National Constitution is not bringing his back up or just been something the past year. As a result, he got a pass from Jimmy Kilbeck. Well, inside feed is still not. She's too big, but it's seen. I swear. Shoot. So. The money. Look at left hand. I don't know if she was left handed or not, but she sure made it look normal. 2-3 and 4 after 10 minutes of play. Typically, if you're first down the ball, you're seeing a goal every minute. Then when the time goes in 10 minutes of play, you can have a second goal here, and it's 17 times. Nobody gotta save! Save! Take up the horse. Thank you, I still don't know. Paul was there. Oh, this is just think it. Keep it true. You can't do it. Yeah, I missed that. I can't check. Nice idea. With our goalkeepers already with forces. Low spinning if they're strong defense for both these guys. Did not have a ring to go to it. And then the game now, number 21, actually going in. To with only on the beach now. Ireland goes down hard and never says stuff. It's nice to go to the radio to some white stuff. Still a turkey. It's trying to I'm not fighting the pucker. I'm going to taste it real nice in the red. Since I see the down in. Where's it all? See the paddle before the ragged fall. Well, I go for the bottom. Cover it inside, which is here to do those. Let's keep it easy. Soon back in the game. And then we need that right room. Remember, I think we went to radar. the storm. That's been long in transition. She's close now. What? That's my customer. Say, that's it. In transition. Here's that money. For the win. We're going to get fired. Save beautifully. She's got fired. Very incredible goalkeeping on both ends of the field. Two more. The ends of this could be a time. I don't know this is silence up the ball and save once again. That right. Score. Gold medal match. So she had fallen out the play. The bottom of the ball. You never knew. Essentially. Argentina defense here from the 11 turns up. Here it comes. Dominique takes it! The guy taking. What a freak. Those stories are 6 serves. Double serves becoming a flat for real. I've known Caitlin for a long time. That's where the start she's at. We're getting drafted. Watch the many years. So they doesn't keep it up, but that's how. That's what's getting physically during the seasons. Say, the Darrell Brothers, they're going to run family. And neither of them. Second to the ball. Taylor shot right to Brad. So assessment. It's fair against them all the time. Not time out. We're going to take a look to their shots.
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you. And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Sunderborg, we are close.
Welcome back, everyone. Make sure to check out the Fitness Sunday. A lot of great opportunities to explore the countryside as well as a lot of great animals. We have a great partnership with the citizens of the men's national team, which won the Brits. Excited there and let's have a great relationship with the municipalities and governments. That's kind of a relationship that the landlords have. So when the something done with university is that all of the materials. So very 2 goals and people on the spreadsheet. Right. But, well, that's what the road squad needed. The Raiders, we, it's so straight. Seeing you and the cash and Jamie who's up to what do you guys need me to do to stop that? Right, extra defense there. Run in by extra bit running. They finished from early. And they're still just this one made sure that I step into the six. Great work. Yeah. Great. Right there. Two from ranking this. Easy shot. So, there's one of the for this big time matching for me. To TV. That's it's like he denied great defense over question. Whether he was always there, this is a substitution, those high pressure, just that's the wow. It's still give me some space. Okay. Good job. Let's see. First half of play. Eight. Eight. Just turned around at the worst time. Coach Stevie here. That we're going to take learning. Check out the next one.
Discover a treasured part of Florida called the Jewel of the Treasure Coast. For good reason. A fusion of coastal old Florida and new adventures, where sunset dining intertwines with vibrant local art scenes. And tea times meet game days for effortless enjoyment. Uncovered treasure in St. Lucie, Florida.
Welcome back, everybody. Wings, I use Kriegermeyer. What are Kriegermeyer twins? Jokingly, do not actually twins that once coaching on a cluster was shooting, tackling harassing, but is confronting the referee and barking at the co-star in this play. Nothing called, nothing given, and possession Chicago. Sex machine and got singing friends. Ariaga, if the window says, I swear that it's going to get a name. I need for the second one there. And do thing. And that's what's happening. Metal mash. Yeah, the first paragraph on the still going to be sitting up. You got to make the first of the big thing. It's that shot from the but it's better. It's better. Attack now. That formidable pivot. Still get the middle of their own. And especially time when you match. That's it. Right after Fred Rod, they're in 10 for that. Sheen, one is about all. Only 13 years old. And she's talking about the first report, I think. And she's looking at right there. Recent graduate of the University of Wisconsin. You stand it for on Facebook for this discussion. It should be too. Took Bill here for hours, $600. Man, the Hollinger told me this as well as Casey Smith. Not the best, but for stuff for shout out to Duncan. Really been a big advocate for sport. Ham always putting up a lot of cool things in the back of the community. So to see if any of these grand ideas come to fruition, we're working with them, not really listening to the place. Got involved with handball for a few years back, and was I'm gonna say a joke. We will see if there's a very different grants in their team. Exit so for the first last but the people in tournament on this day one. Yeah, that's right. And what it's going to do makes it so that it's really set up for them to continuing to see. Restart play here. Skill. Wonder right to all. So like 2 months to right. Oh no, took it off. She might be bleeding. Find Maria Urbanea. If that's blood, you don't need to do something else. So that's record insurance. We're gonna need to get a trainer on this. We're gonna need a full for this. That that what it is. Show us. It's there. See what happens. Take a moment. Start. That's the practice. Well, holding the entire race throughout. Suspect. To the corner of it. That one of those sequels there. Seriously. To the back of the yeah. So here's two referees. Stick it in. Our first child, congratulations. It's been a couple months and it's impressive to have her back out here before. She wasted no time in the St. Pete area or meeting the St. Pete Parakeet Speech High School. Face. Senseless. Look through. Look down. 15 seconds left in this one. See if all right, deflected and then pulled by four. Good work tuning in here, everybody. Couple of things to note. 9 saves for Cher and 10 saves for Broadhead. Great work from both our goalkeepers. They're going to have to keep it up. But one thing that's not going to have to keep up is Rogue has to find a way to score, because if they can't score, they can't win this game. Right now, they trail by 10. 4 goals in 30 minutes. You got to believe Coach Zaragoza is going to be lighting into these ladies to figure out what the heck's going on the offensive end. Meanwhile, on the Chicago side, they seem to be humming on all cylinders with goals all over the place, most importantly from their big pivot, Marina Stelmach. So we'll see if they can continue with that in the second half. For now, take a look from with a couple more of our cool videos brought to you by USA Team Handball.
Right. USA Team Handball presents. What is handball? Handball is the best sport you probably didn't know existed. It's fast-paced, high-scoring. It's a very physical, full-contact sport. It has little to no breaks. It's non-stop action. It requires excellent athleticism, hand-eye coordination, and ball skills. Handball is the sport Americans have been training for their whole lives without even knowing it. It's been an Olympic sport since 1972. Let's get into a quick breakdown of handball. There's 7 players on the court at a time per team. That's 6 field players and 1 goalie. It's played in 2 30-minute halves. The team with the most goals after the second half wins. Games are high scoring. There's approximately 50+ goals scored each match. A handball is a few inches smaller than a volleyball, but built like a soccer ball. This ball can be thrown over 80 miles per hour, almost as fast as a major league fastball. You can take up to 3 steps before needing to dribble, pass, or shoot. The semicircle surrounding the goal is the goalie area or 6-meter line. That's approximately 20 feet, and only the goalie is allowed in this area. Goals are scored by throwing the ball into the goal from outside of the 6-meter line, or diving into it and throwing before you hit the ground. Handball is a very popular sport around the world. There are 11 million teams, 31 million players, and 167 different countries playing handball. The most recent handball championships welcomed over 900,000 spectators and over 1.6 billion TV views. Handball isn't just an amateur sport. There are professional handball players based in European leagues that compete in the Champions League, just like soccer. Examples of world-class handball clubs that compete in the Champions League include the likes of FC Barcelona and PSG. Here are some headlines regarding handball's presence in America. We don't seem to be the only ones who think the US should be playing handball. Take a look at some of these tweets. Do you think you have what it takes to be an Olympic handball player for the US? Your athletic career doesn't have to be over after high school or college sports. You can still compete at an international and Olympic level. Imagine being awarded a gold medal in the Olympics representing the United States. So we ask you this, why aren't you playing handball? This is America's next great sport. This is handball.
Yeah, for me, it's already been over a 20-year show. And over those 20 years, it's been constant growth and learning through every situation, whether I was coaching a club in Europe or coaching a club in the United States or playing in the United States or playing in Europe. All of those things had a major impact on what the plan is and what, supports the dream. And that plan is now worldwide, and it's going through Denmark. For me, that plan starts with, taking care of the athletes that we currently had because they've just accomplished a lot. And how do we take care of those athletes?
Sorry, what they said there was 3 minutes left in the half. Going with him, with him back and running. So, yeah. Sure. Tyler and shooting back out there really starts strong. That's the thing. Well, so, I think you got it. Too much second left. That's so in the back spine. Or out of the penalty against Yeah. Happy. So, things like that for sure. 10 on the day for Julianne. She's got almost worst. Great save by Julianne. You can't do that. I learned that lesson myself just yesterday. Right back here. Apparently not a new rule. Shot by. Dismay after having grace. Making the most of this. Here on the power play. Quick Everton Harris. Move out. Shot. Four games long. That's easy. Yeah. Sarah and firing and finishing that one was Jeff Marlin. So in order to get up, stop it. So how's see what that's called for toe tap or this is the wide receiver get 2 feet in bounds. Yeah. Yeah. What?
When you're close, you can feel it. You try harder. And you don't give up. Because when you're close, you do more. For the people that matter to you.
If you can do this stuff, great.
And for the future, which is just around the corner. Being close is the best place to be. And in Sunnerborg, we are close.
Ready to get underway here. So, coordinator here, this one. Arms out behind the back. Interesting. Yep. So, Seventeen. Expect to see you a lot of your teaching. It's me. So, Cessnas. Like Ubermeyer. Money. Hang on. To the field play correctly. Result. Loss of perception. Road. Time out here from Coach Sticky. For that, I'm going to step away from the mic and go warm up for my games. Might have some. Let's talk. Anyways, it's been a pleasure. And you guys enjoy the rest of the match. Corey? All right. You want to talk to? You got a camera? It's better than nothing. If there could be something else to do this, I mean, fantastic. Speed is hit. Play for the clock and score. The game starts. You can hear for score. This is plus minus. And then I'm coming to this ball. You do that. Points.
You want us to stop it or anything? Yeah, like when the game's over. Okay. Good luck. Yeah, but it's off, so I might let it run on. Counting up. Okay. Everybody on this live stream is like, why does this score keep fluctuating? I'm not leaving right now. Good. Okay. Yeah. Yes. really tired. I don't have everything, so.